But first, the hot topic of the hour. Iran is threatening to strike U.S. military bases in the Middle East if President Trump orders an attack on Tehran, as the State Department announces new sanctions on Iranian oil. All of this following the latest round of talks between the two countries in Oman on Friday. The U.S. and Iran will have further meetings in the coming days. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, meanwhile, will be visiting the White House and President Trump on Wednesday. He is urging the president that any negotiations with Iran must include limits on the country's ballistic missiles. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent joined me yesterday on Sunday Morning Futures, confirming that he said the sanctions are working. Watch.
Last March, President Trump instructed me to use the authorities of Treasury to put maximum pressure on Iran. And what we saw by December, and this is the sanctioning the oil sales, tracking down the money. And what we saw because of that in December, one of the largest banks in Iran collapsed. The central bank had to bail them out, and they ended up with massive inflation, which has led to economic chaos. Their currencies collapsed. And I can tell you, Maria, what we are seeing is the rats are leaving the ship. The Iranian leadership is wiring money out like crazy. And what we are going to do at Treasury is we're going to get that money back for the Iranian people when there is a solution to this problem.
Well, the president is on it. Liz Peek, your reaction to all that money being wired out of Iran right now?
It's not surprising, Maria, because really the currency has collapsed. If you go and look at what the currency is worth in U.S. dollars, it is exactly zero. It collapsed 84% last year, and it's only gotten worse. Inflation's rampant. But look, we've had several years of two Trump administrations driving Iran to impoverishing Iran and weakening the country. It would be, I think, extremely disappointing to see all of that work, all of that disastrous undermining of Iran lead to a watered-down agreement on missiles or nuclear facilities, which we know Iran will not keep their part on. So I don't know what Netanyahu is trying to do. We know that earlier this month he dissuaded President Trump from bombing Iran, trying to take out Khomeini. But I think that there's more at stake here than a nuclear agreement or a missile agreement that, again, Iran will cheat on. We know they always cheat on these agreements. So I have to say, with the people of Iran looking to the United States for help, I think the continued pressure financially, yes, is very helpful, but there has got to be